Marwa, when are you officially getting married? Which country do you prefer getting married? Getting married right now, to be honest, it's not in my mind because getting married involves international families. That will be a great expense that I am not ready right now to incur. But once I settle these things, I'm telling you here, for example, fixing the kitchen. For example, you say it in a very easy way. Like, when will you get married? Imagine I'm getting married today. You know what will happen? We have to move one family from one continent to another to attend. Okay? That by itself, I'm talking about minimum 15,000 US. Just movement. You can check. You can check flights from Kenya to Argentina and back will be like 3,000 per person. It's not as easy as you think, especially when it comes to finances. And also, there is the wedding planning, there is the food, there is the location. It could easily take a whole swimming pool plus a kitchen. So maybe if we do.
Hi, family. Greetings, you all. How are you doing? I hope you are fine. I'm okay here where I am. We thank God for everything. So, thank you so much always finding time to come and watch my videos. It is an honor. I don't take you for granted. Thank you so much. May God be with you and may you not lack. So, my new subscribers, welcome because now it's good. You joined the right team, Team Pamela's World Kenya channel. Thank you so much, everybody. So, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, this is my request every now and then. It has become a song. It is a campaign, so there's no way I will leave this one behind. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Road to 5K. Don't forget that. So share the video, give the video a like, and let me know what you think of today's video. So now, today's video, we are going to check on the priorities of Mura Sensor. Because Mura Sensor, all along we've been saying Mura Sensor, especially me, I've been coming here to say Mura Sensor has no priorities in life because all of us, despite the amount which one gets, always you have to have priority in life, at least to make you or to give you an easy work. You have to budget for yourself and know which one comes first, which is which. So Mura Sensor have just been doing things, not having priorities. And that is why you find things like fish pond, things are back home, the horses are not in good condition because he doesn't have priorities. But this time around, it's like now, still he doesn't have priorities, just thinking of things which maybe, because we are in a different year, 2025. I thought he should do things differently because each year things have to change. Now he's a father, he has a son with a lady from Argentina. And this lady also deserves respect from him, despite how they met, despite how they moved in, because each and every person, it is God's plan how you meet. People can sit like the way I sit here, I can talk about, oh, these people didn't meet in a good way, but maybe that is how God planned it. But now there should be some respect between him and Rosio Mom. Why am I saying this? I see like now Mura Senso does not give Rosio priority. Like now, she's a lady. She has a child now with him. And even maybe he's not putting Rosio's maybe on top of his priority list. So Murasenso said now, this marriage thing, marriage is not in his priority list. It is not. And he doesn't even know when. He doesn't know because he has other things like now fixing the kitchen, buying a car, moving to Africa, because he gave so many excuses, which we are going to check. And we will be sober. I want us to be sober when we are analyzing that part because I will say what I know. And you also help me in the comment section, the keyboard reactors, because mine is not final. We have all our, maybe the way we think, the way we want, maybe we would want it to be. We are going to check on that. And then again, Mura Senso is telling his people now from June to December, he want them maybe to start maybe preparing because he want them to come and he want to take them to safaris. Because the van is almost finished, whatever they were fixing or maybe assembling is almost done. So he's someone you can trust. So he's asking you, trust me, work with me. I'm very trustful. I'm very trusted. I'm a trustworthy person, good to work with me. So he's asking his audience to trust him and start working with him. We are going to check all this because this fixing of the kitchen, uh, we are going to check because remember Mrs. Mutua, when they visited Nyabohase, Mrs. Mutua promised Murasenso to take was to fix one of the kitchen for Murasenso. After buying so many utensils to Murasenso, still she promised Murasenso one of the kitchens I'm going to fix. You see? So the lady gave her promise to this family. And this family has not done anything. So we are going to start with that. And let's just start where now we want. Mura Senso is trying to advise his people. He's someone you can trust. And you can trust with the business. You want to do business with him. You can trust him because he's a trustworthy man. What do you think? Is he trustworthy? Is he trustworthy? Because he's been just talking about this trustworthy, but you see, the lights like Jam Tours. Remember Jam Tours? Jam Tour was dating the sister, and this man knew exactly because the whole family knew what was happening. Mura Senso blocked this man. Mura Senso never wanted anything to do with this man until the courts uh, gave this man his refund. You see, this is a trusted person. If maybe your sister has done something wrong to the person whom you used to know, would you not come and help this person? If you block this person, if you don't want to hear about this person, these are the things which will follow you, and people will never trust you again, even though you are saying you are someone who is trustworthy. Trustworthy, it means it's not only about you. This was your sister, and you knew what was happening. The whole family knew what was going on, but you never helped this person when he wanted his maybe money back. You pretended you didn't know anything, and you say you are trustworthy. A person who is trustworthy would not even want anything, maybe something to maybe come between him and the people whom he feel like his subscribers or any other person. You help. Maybe if someone is trying to do something silly, like someone whom you are close to, like a sister, you put them down and you talk to them and you let them do the right thing. But if you enjoy the benefit of this person who is maybe taking advantage of another person, that is not a trustworthy person. Mm. Because we have things out here which maybe people have talked about you. So how do people trust you again? Trust is not you saying. Trust is people seeing what you've been doing in your life. What are the things you've been doing? So that makes them to trust you. But you coming to say I'm a trustworthy, everybody will come out here and say I'm trustworthy because every person loves themselves. So not even thieves, even people who have done worse things than they think, they will always come and say I'm a good person. I'm a good person. And that is how people come. Mm? I'm a good person. That is how people come. So let's start with this part where now he wants people to know that he's trustworthy. Then we move receipt by receipt, and then we analyze.
All right, guys. Q&A. King Nero, good to see you, my brother. Welcome you guys from June, July, August, September, October, November, up to December. I want to invite you guys to actually come for a safari in Africa. So we are really working on our company and our van. And right now it's I would say 99% done. The rest is just paperwork. We are working with paperwork, registration and things like that. So thank you, Mohammed Swari, for saying subscribe. I invite you categorically. If you're Team Maro, guys, it's time for you to visit Africa. And from June, July, August, September, October, those are peak seasons. And the reason I'm telling you this is, at least now, Maro has a van, which is a tour van, which can take you around. Maro, please keep it locked. Thank you so much. That's a question for me. Wow.
So Mura is telling his subscribers to maybe support him, let them start coming from June to December. The company will be operational. So he's now trying to let them know so that they can start preparing themselves to come and go to safaris with his van. And I want to talk about this van and I want to talk about Mura Senso This van we are talking about, this Mura sensor has not even seen this van. These are just things which maybe these people are telling him on the ground, but he has not been there. He has not seen this car. He's just been seeing it on maybe papers, maybe video. But I would prefer, or I would advise Mura sensor to wait until he goes home. Because talking things here before seeing them, sometimes it can let you down. Remember how they had hijacked this thing which has flopped the other day? Because they never put proper. They never sat down and did the right thing. Because taking things just like that without even proper preparation made this thing to happen like that. So now Mura Sensor is talking about trying to start maybe diverting attention of people, not telling people the truth because he's not been home. Because such a thing, maybe this is a business. Wait until you go home, check your car. When you are home now, you have finished with everything. Then, because you are someone who is online every now and then you can sit down and tell your people, now whatever I was doing is finished. So now I will be launching this my safari car on such a date so that you can come. But this man is talking. He has not been home for almost like 7 months, and he's not seen this car yet. Okay, according to him, he's telling us he bought this van, which we've not seen. We just saw it on maybe like from a video which came from online videos. You can never tell, because if it was something which is really like Mura Sensor is talking about, these people, they don't keep secret. This car, we would be seeing it every now and then. Every title, this car would be here. But now it's starting to tell people, what if this thing will not work as he's saying, and already he has told people. That is the reason why sometimes it's good to wait until that thing materializes to come and talk about it. But talking about it before, sometimes it can let you down. Because we've seen these things which Mura comes and is aggressive of, they don't come out well. I don't want to talk about the thing which has just been is a private issue now. You know it, everybody. So whatever Mura comes here, you see him so charged. Let him calm down. Let him go back home first. Check if the van is over. Then, after finishing the paperwork, finishing everything, then he can come and tell his people, now we are done with what I was doing. Now you can come. I'm inviting you. But now inviting people before even seeing the car, that is premature. So Mura, calm down, calm down. Let's continue hearing Mura.
I just want to prepare you that uh, you can start planning this earlier. You know, right now it's April. Not April, it's March. So you can start planning this earlier and say, okay, this is April. I want to go to Africa in September. So that when September comes, when I tell you these are the prices, you are not shocked so much. But the truth be told is those safaris are not cheap. And me, I always tell my viewers like this. For the sake of transparency and honesty and all this, you better work with me, because me, I will not steal your money, or I will not play games with anything of yours, because that's who I am. But before even you work with me, I give you freedom to go out there and actually do a research. For example, a 10-day or a 2-week safari in Kenya, how much does it cost? Okay, 2 weeks, it may seem a long period, but I'm telling you, Kenya is so big, and 2 weeks is nothing. For example,
So that is what I said. So telling his audience now the way he's very transparent, and now giving them a chance to go and maybe check out there. Because if someone want to maybe you be like, now, oh, he's telling me the truth. There's a word which I would have used there. They tell you, go out there and try. Go out there and check, because they want to tell you they are the best. Like now what Imura is trying to say. These things are out there. But for him to tell people, I'm the best, I'm very honest, I'm one person, I want you to work with me because you will love when you work with me. So he's one person who has never done this business, because he might quote prices now as we speak, and then it reaches a time whereby now he's starting his safari business and the prices maybe have gone up or maybe they have gone down. What will he do now? But that is why I'm saying wait until maybe everything is in place so that you can start telling your people. Because I don't think there's anything lost, but he's one person who want to brainwash people by telling them, no, you can try other people. Mine will be the best. You can go out there and check. We know such kind of people. In business, that is a word in business. You go check to another neighbor. Check. Mine is the best and mine is a bit cheaper. It happens everywhere. So let people choose where they want to be. They know you are they follow you, but don't try to make them feel like now even the others who are doing that business, theirs is on the higher side. You've never done this business, you don't know how what it costs to be in the road or on the road. So sometimes don't look at the others who maybe have hiked their prices. You don't know the reason. You don't know because you've not been in that business. So that is Mura's sense of trying to convince his subscribers, which I know is good in business, but let him start this business first before now saying because he might give you a lower price 1 month, then the other month, then he raises the prices. What will happen? Because he was saying things he has no idea of. So go into the business first, then you start talking from that angle.
Love says, I'm starting to travel and document. Do you think DJI Pocket Osmo camera, what do you think is the best camera actually you should use? One is it's very tiny, nobody can actually detect that you're filming, which that can keep you out of trouble that you are not expecting. And even me, I've been using it for long. Mine spoiled, so that's why I don't use it. But if I'm gonna buy another camera in the future, um, it's gonna be that one, Osmo. Do you sweeten your moringa? Personally, I don't.
Mura always wanted this camera. You remember how he was campaigning for this Osmo camera? He tried to ask. He has his friend, and he never got this. So now you are reviving this. You are making Mura Senso to feel bad because this is something which he has always wanted, and he had put it out there. Whoever can, please buy me this camera. Or a friend who is coming from the United States or UK, please, if you can, buy me this Osmo camera. So Mura has waited for long, and is not finding or getting this thing, and that does not make him feel bad. This person now talking about this is not good. Please let my boss rest. Don't bring things which maybe he has left to rest like that. He has left to rest. This is the camera which Mura Sensor has always wanted, and he has not gotten it because he was expecting this camera to come from his friends, and his friends let him down because they are tired of buying him everything. Even that he cannot. He was still waiting because you see him not buying something, you know he's waiting for that thing to be bought for him. So that is that. Let's continue because now we want to talk about now this kitchen, the issue of kitchen. Why is it not the kitchen not built? What is the problem? What is the reason? Because the house is the way the villa is big, and villa needs kitchen, and the house, any house, a house is a kitchen, because if you don't have a kitchen, how do you wash your plates, and how do you arrange your plates? Sometimes becomes very difficult for maybe women who are in the kitchen 24/7, because that is our offices. It doesn't matter how big the house is or small. All what matters when you have a kitchen, and you can arrange your things properly. But when you have a big house, and you don't have a kitchen, things will just scatter everywhere. So that is why we women or any house need to have a proper kitchen than even other places. Kitchen is the core. So let's check what Mura is talking about this kitchen, because according to Mura Senso is thinking of maybe buying a car, because kitchen is not in his priority list according to how his plans were. So this was a Q&A. People are asking him questions, and he's answering them. So let's hear what he's trying to talk about this kitchen issue. Then we go now where this marriage thing.
I was planning to fix a kitchen, so I'm really confused right now because the kitchen needs 10,000 US dollars, 10,000. But at the same time, I wanted to buy a family car. So I don't know what to start with because the money I have, if I fix the kitchen, then I can't buy a family car. If I buy a family car, I will not be able to fix the kitchen. You tell me, what should I start with? Should I fix the kitchen or buy a family car? The reason I'm talking about family car is Maisha is now a baby boy growing. Let's say he needs to go for clinic, or we want to go even somewhere, even to eat. So I don't know what should I do. I'm really thinking maybe I get a nice family car that if Maisha wants to go somewhere. Imagine now, $10,000 for a kitchen. Yes, actually, Gertrude, they even have asked me more. That is only one kitchen. The entire house has 5 kitchen. So 10,000. I was given a quotation. I was given a quotation And thank God, even the person who gave me a quotation, his name is Mr. Ebole. You've seen him. He's been here in Concept Interior. You can go and inquire from him. He told me minimum 10,000 US. Minimum 10,000 US actually. So if I want to fix the 5 kitchens in the house, I'll need minimum 20,000 US. So one serious question, Miss Mtua promised to fund or get one kitchen fixed. What happened to that arrangement? Okay, actually I will thank you for reminding me. You see, another thing is when somebody promises something, you don't go saying, hey, where are you, where are you? But now that we are going back home, I will put a soft reminder about that.
Yeah. So Mura says so he's planning. His budget is to maybe buy a family car. Kitchen fixing is 10,000 US dollars. And now he's banking on Mrs. Mutua. Look at how people can use people. Look at how people can use other people. When you build that house, because you are saying, Mura Senso is talking about the house has 5 kitchens and they need to be fixed. Why can't you fix them? Now that he's coming, because that person asked him, Mrs. Mutua promised to make 1 kitchen. Yes, she promised to make 1 kitchen and things have changed. She was to make 1 kitchen if you are also making others, because she cannot start making your kitchen if you are not working on others. Someone will do you something if you are also doing something. You are not doing, you are thinking of other things, luxury, and you expect Mrs. Mutua to come and build your kitchen, to fix for you a kitchen, while you are thinking of buying a car. A luxury car, because it is high time Mura Senso have a luxury car, because now he has a son. Those are the things which he's talking about when they are going out to eat. You see, this is someone who wants everything to be done for. When you build this house, Mrs. Mutua just said, I will maybe help you in 1, but you've not made any effort to build even 1 or to fix even 1. So you expect Mrs. Mutua's money to start. I hope maybe you've done maybe 1, 2, 3, so that she can see, oh, even this one is also doing. Let me also go and finish the one which I promised. But you've done nothing. You are not even planning about it. You are just waiting for Mrs. Mutua to start. Your people are also asking this question. It cannot work like that. Your money, you have other things you are planning for. Now you want to buy a family car. I don't think you can maybe put that as a priority. You cannot put that. You see, now he's putting that as a priority, a car, because now they want a car which they can move around with, and the kitchen is not fixed. And then you want to go home and maybe ask Mrs. Mutua about this kitchen. While you've not shown any effort, they will see you, maybe you bought a car, driving Mercedes Benz, and then you are asking them to come and fix you the kitchen. Shame on you, Mura Senso. You don't know what you are talking about. Unless maybe you fix some kitchen, so that Mrs. Mutua will feel like, okay, mine is left there. The one which I said, because I've seen Mura Senso have fixed some of the kitchen, so mine is left there. But you've not done anything. Your money, you want to buy something else. No, tell me you can fix this, build the swimming pool without fixing the kitchen, buying a car before fixing the kitchen, and you want someone else's to come and fix for you the kitchen. Stop this. Stop this. Nowadays, people have opened their eyes. Maybe before they were doing it blindly. All these people you bank on, they also have their things. They have their budget. They have their things which they have not done. So sometimes someone look at you and say, okay, so he's waiting for me and he's not done. He's planning bigger things. He want to enjoy. Maybe that type of car you want to buy, they don't have it. They don't have it. But you want to buy your car so that they can come and fix your house for you. What is that? Who can do that? So budget, do whatever you can do. That is your house. That is not a community house. That is not a community house. That is a house you build for yourself. Anything you do, you build, do it slowly until the day you'll finish. But if you want to parade it here every now and then, and you tell people what you want to do, the priority was to buy a car. Buy a car. Just let your kitchen be the way it is, but don't bank on others. Don't put it here like now. It's like now you want donation to maybe people to help you. You are bringing so many things at a time. The other day you bought this van which you've not seen. People don't just buy things like that. You bought this, you rest. Mm. You rest, you budget again. Let this one finish. The one which you just now you want to put on the road. Let it start working. See what is going to bring now on the table, and then you can budget, because you can budget on another one. But you want this, you want that. So which is which? Which one comes first? So that is Mura says. So he always wants people to do things for him. This issue of kitchen and this car, he never brought it here because this is what he wants. He wants people to help him do other things. Maybe if he's buying a car, he wants people to maybe make that kitchen for him, fix the kitchen for him. That is why he's dwelling on this so much. Let's continue.
Will advise me, okay? Yeah. I was thinking, okay. Maybe my next live, I'll tell you what I was thinking about a car, and you guys will advise me, okay? Yeah. I was thinking, like, also, I deserve luxury, you know, I've really worked so hard. Maybe I'm thinking of getting like a Mercedes Benz, you know, a nice car, you know, even me just to feel like, okay. Sometimes I dress my clothes shagala bagala with one blue jacket. It's time like I had some cute, you know, like, look at me now, you know, something like that. I don't know. But at the same time, I'm like, if I had a lot of money, I would buy like a Toyota Prado or Land Cruiser, those big ones. But don't attempt to buy a Range Rover. No.
So Mura Senso want a luxury life. He want luxury life. Coming out here because he want to feel like someone also who have worked hard. If you've worked hard, you've saved, use the money which you have. Let people see you for once. Mura Senso is out here. He's bought this and now we've seen it, but not always coming, telling people your dreams, and you want people to help you build your dream, and then you'll sit there and talk about them. These are people who have nothing, have made it in life. Someone who has made it in life, someone who is rich, a rich man. What is hard? A rich man cannot have a house with a big house like that without kitchen fixed. So how are you rich then? Because you can see Mura says we're still washing plates in the basin. And this is a rich man. This is a rich man. But you see, people might say, so Pamela, what do you have? Me, I've never come here and told you I'm rich. Me, I don't. But people who comes here and tell us how they are rich, then we have to say, if you are rich, then fix all these things which you want. You want to live luxury life, you do it. You don't need to come here and maybe start telling people. We've seen so many people out there who are doing the same kind of job you are doing. They just do their things. People just come and see them. They don't come and say, oh, tell me what I should do first. Because the moment you are saying, tell me what I should do first, like someone like whom we know, we know there's something which you want. What should I do? What should I do? You see? You want people to help you with the budgeting, or to send you something, or to fix for you the kitchen. Like now you're waiting for Mrs. Mtua. Have you seen Mrs. Mtua's house? So she can leave her house, leave her things, come and give you $10,000, because each kitchen will maybe he will use $10,000. So she's been working for you all this time. Come and fix for you because she's your subscriber. They also have a channel. Maybe they're not getting that kind of maybe support. You want them to support you. They are also growing their channel. They are also on the road to many subscribers. They are looking for that. So don't expect much, because you say you are here, above here, you are rich, you are a rich man. So you don't maybe milk the ones who don't have like you have. So sometimes you have to think and consider. Let's continue. I want us to check now this issue of marriage thing. This is where I want to.
That's why I was talking to myself, bro, go buy a nice Mercedes Benz and just sleep in it and put your legs on the wheels and just say, I worked so hard, let me just enjoy. You know. Marwa, when are you officially getting married? Which country do you prefer getting married? Getting married right now, to be honest, it's not in my mind, because getting married involves international families. That will be a great expense that I am not ready right now to incur. But once I settle these things I'm telling you here, for example, fixing the kitchen, For example, you say it in a very easy way. Like, when will you get married? Imagine I'm getting married today. You know what will happen? We have to move one family from one continent to another to attend. Okay? That by itself, I'm talking about minimum 15,000 US. Just movement. You can check. You can check flights from Kenya to Argentina and back will be like 3,000 per person. 3,000 per person, or $2,800 per person. So if you're taking like 5 people, how much is that? Those are just flights. Then there is all arrangements. Uh, the winning team, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The winning easy as you think, especially when it comes to finances. And also there is the wedding planning, there is the food, there is the location. It could easily take a whole swimming pool plus a kitchen. So maybe if we do just a civil marriage, where you go to the courts and you just get a judge sign, and then there is 2 3 people say, oh, I witnessed. That is different. But a wedding that I know, for now, honestly, I do not plan. But once I figure out small things like kitchens, family cars, business running, we will do a wedding. Yes. All right. And also remember, it's not just marrying, there are also legal things that you need when you are doing marrying. You are literally saying, half of my wealth, I give it to the other person. Or so it's not just the way you think. It's deep. It's deep.
Rocio, mom. Rocio, huh? This is the man you chose. This man is not on your side at all. Look at now what the things which Mura Senso is talking about. Remember these kind of things Mura Senso talked about, this issue of maybe assets. Mura Senso values a lot about his asset which he has acquired. He once talked about it because marriage will involve maybe half, as you said, as you heard him say. So Mura fears for this because Rosio Mam might take half of his assets. You see, so he fears this. Another one, Mura Senso has no priority in marrying Rosoma. Maybe this period of time is when they were trying to know each other. Mura Senso saying now this thing is not in his priority list because he has to fix the kitchen, he has to buy the family car, he has to make this swimming pool, and maybe. But for now, as we speak, or the near future, this is not in his plan. Rocio brought this on her own because she didn't put her condition on board. She never said what she wanted because she rushed. So always it's good also for the other partner to respect the partner whom he had, because like now the way Mura Senso is talking is like now he doesn't want to get or love or maybe do what Rocio also would love, because marriage, any woman would want to have a man as their husband, you see. So Rocio mom is just there, not engaged and not done what is, she's just staying there, have a baby. Now she's going to have another baby if she's not careful. Because Mura Senso has always wanted 10 kids. If Rocio cannot get what Mura Senso has said, then I don't know. Because this is the reason why Mura Senso is not engaging Rocio mom. Because Mura Senso knows Rocio cannot give him 10 kids. So he cannot make that mistake because he can still get other kids outside. This is the type of man you are seeing here. Because you see in his expression, he doesn't want this. He doesn't want this marriage. Maybe he thought he might marry Rocio, but now, after maybe staying with Rocio and known how Rocio is, the behavior and the way they have been together, he has decided this marriage thing has to be on hold because it's like he doesn't trust Rocio. That is why he brought this asset thing. Sometimes relationships should be in a ground where you ask God, God, is this the one? God, is this the right person? So always put God first before maybe you enter into marriages, because some people just rush, you run because this person has a big house, this person has money, but you don't involve God in it. So the Rocio and Mura Senso, the foundation was not good. Look now how Mura Senso is dodging. Mura Senso is talking about maybe the budget of maybe bringing It's talking about bringing the Argentinian, maybe Rocio's parents to Kenya. My question is, because I don't know, can't he marry in Argentina? You want to tell me they have to come to Kenya? Now he's in Argentina. Can't they marry there? Or the laws of Argentina does not allow? That one I don't know. Because according to Mura Senso, all this will be on his head, carrying the parents of Rocio mom to Kenya. So he want to tell me he will never do this. Because he wanted to take this Rocio mom and Rocio's parent, Rocio's parent to Kenya. This visiting home, Mr. Luis and Mama are supposed to come and visit me in Africa. Why can't he do it this time? These people are coming to Africa, because at the end of the day, they will be in Africa, unless if he doesn't want. So you see, and he's saying all this budget will be on him. Why? Because this is also a family. If your sister or your son or your brother is marrying somewhere, you also have to chip in. Why is it that he's trying to show people that he's the only one who is going to carry this budget? Their parents also, they have their own ways of doing things. Maybe if their daughter is getting married, they will also arrange to come to Kenya, maybe with their own money. But it is just because he doesn't want. Now he's talking about marriage is not easy. How many people have married out here? It depends with how you arrange your marriage. Marriage can be expensive. Marriage can be cheap. Depends with what you've chose. If you want it to be a luxury, you want to show people that I have to make a big wedding, then it will be expensive. But if you just go with what you want, you go to register, you register yourself, and then that is it. Maybe that is what Rocio wants. Why can't you give Rocio what she wants? Mura Senso is not ready. Mura Senso will never marry Rocio mom. Wherever Rocio mom, she should understand this. The writings are on the wall. Huh? Mura Senso cannot divide his assets with the wife. If this is your wife, what do you fear? And the child is there, what do you fear? Because this is your wife. You work hard for your family. This is the family you've been talking about. So why don't you want to have this family? And why don't you want to make your wife, whom the so-called wife, happy? But you just want to stay with her. You just want to have children with her without maybe marrying her. That is unfair. It is not good. It is not good. It is only Rocio who is accepting this. That one is not a yes to many. Because someone is like, you are using Rocio to have many kids. You just want to gain from her. You just want kids. Now you already have one. 9 are remaining. So that is the position now. Mura Senso will never marry Rocio. Wherever Rocio mom is, take this, take this. People will tell you, we are going to tell you, it is not going to happen. Because Mura Senso is dilly-dallying. He should have been the first to love marrying you, but he's not. You see, it's not. It's like now, it's something which people are pushing him with. He brought Rocio to people, and now he doesn't want to marry Rocio. Look at this. He stayed with Rocio 1 year in Kenya, impregnated Rocio, went with Rocio to Argentina to her parents without a ring. Rocio has waited all these things, and this Rocio still thinks there's anything ahead. Nothing. You will just see one day Rocio Mamura bringing more kids in that home, and there's nothing which you are going to say because you are not married officially. So that is what happened. This is an African man. He has always come here and said, I'm an African man. The traditions are different. So that is now when he will tell you the tradition. He will tell you African man can have as many wives as possible. This is what he's been telling people out there. But when this question people have been asking, Mura Senso while he's with Rosio. Rosio is the one who has been answering this, not letting Mura Senso to answer. Rosio has been saying, no, he cannot have. You cannot say he cannot have. He's the one who is supposed to say, no, now I cannot. But you as a lady saying he cannot. Look at now what is happening. So anyway, I didn't like that. That is not right. As a man, at least he should consider. So Mura Senso thinks swimming pool is more important than getting married. Buying a car is important than getting married. I don't think those are priorities. Priority would have been marrying Rocio and put a ring in Rocio's finger. Let him be your wife. That is the best gift you would have given Rocio than these cars and this material thing. This is your wife. You spend the time with her and you don't want to engage her. You don't want to marry her. You are not married, so that is not your wife. Never call Rocio your wife because you don't want to marry her. Just call her a girlfriend. No title. Girlfriend or baby mama. Anyway, that is that for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for always being here for me. May God bless you. May you not lack anything. And see you again in my next video. Subscribe, share, and give the video a like. Bye. God bless you. Thank you.